activated. Download bot. Let's go, let's get it. So we're going to kick it off with some leg extension. I always start with leg extension to get some blood around the knee area. That way I don't damage my knees when I'm doing heavy squats or heavy leg press. So notice that I'm only squeezing, not just flicking my foot, you know, acting like I'm a horse or something like that. And I'm pointing my toes outwards. If you point your toes outwards, you contract the quads, not upwards, okay? Alright, so here I'm putting on my squat shoes. You can call it Olympic shoes, whatever name you want to call it. Basically what it does is to stabilize me on the ground. So I always use this whenever I'm doing squats, leg press, deadlift, hack squat, to give me that stabilization. Most people at the training facility, you see them take off them soft sneakers and go barefoot, but be like, yo, just get a damn squat shoes, yo. They're like very cheap and it's very effective. So I suggest that you get one. Find them on Amazon or whatever, right? Type in Olympic or squat shoes. Alright, so we're off to the leg press. So after getting my knees warm, we're off on the main movement within the workout, which is leg press. I have some session that I do squats, then I have another session that I do leg press, right? So this session we're doing leg press. Notice that my quads are coming all the way down into my chest. No halfway type of foolishness. Full range of motion. Look at my quads coming all the way down into my chest, and I connect my mind to the muscle and use my quads to push up the weights, right? Not anywhere else. I use my quads to push up the weights. Yeah, quads all the way into the chest and slowly push up. Time under tension. Time under tension is your best friend. Alright, so now I'm doing a leg press again with a much more heavier weight. Notice that I have my knees wrapped. So I had a little knee injury, so I strained the ligaments around my knee, so I'm being extremely cautious. And I actually strained it on the leg press, so it's been a while since I did the leg press, so I wanted to be cautious, increasing the weight. So y'all know the form already. Quads all the way down to the chest, feet slightly out and open up the hips, alright? Alright, so in this trade right here, GBPJPY, y'all know the vibe. So this was a nice move that we caught from the last time we spoke. And this one I'm holding all the way to about 215. I'm going to show you on the trading view. Caught some entries around here, somewhere around the 194 area, going for a quick 60 pip, quick 80 pips, right? So let's just jump on the trading view. As you can see, the first entry up 157 pips, next two entries up 15 pips, 8 pips, all the way to 180. Let's just see where it goes. All right, let's jump on the trading view to show you a detailed breakdown of what I'm doing. All right, but trading. So the last time we spoke, we talked about a break and retest of this area. All right. So we said that we're transitioning in an uptrend. First, we're making higher highs and higher lows. We came to this resistance area, broke above it, retest, and then played from here. What we had was a test again of the demand zone. It's always happening in trading, right? And you have to be aware of it. So that's why when I enter like the big move and so on, I don't typically move my stop loss. So I cash out somewhere around here at the high, the runner. I don't move my stop loss on the runner because I know that it will typically come back and test the demand zone like majority of the time. You get me? So I have a runner going all the way to about 215. I'm going to show you on the higher time frame. However, right here at 194, let me see if I can pick out the 194 level. So that's all we do, just from zone to zone, right? So 194 is somewhere around here. I'm seeing some potential entries right here at 194. We're starting off the day right here, starting off the Forex day right here. We already got a retest back on the zone. So what am I looking at? Another zone. So let's look at it right here, right? If you go straight across, let me get my proper tool. If you go straight across here, right, you can see that this is a respected zone at 194. Right, and that respected zone. Look how it was coming on a downtrend, it came and respected here. Look at bounce right here and then push off, right? So I'm expecting that same type of pepper reaction right here, going back up at 194. Yeah, so simple. Let me get the right tool. Simple. We drop to our time frame, analyze, you know, like my H1, my 30 minutes. We analyze it, break, bounce right here, right? Retested again the demand zone, right? So the same thing as before, right? Broke through, retested the demand zone, come back, retested the demand zone, right? So once I saw, hold on, we're holding about 3 times, I'm going to enter this, right? So this is clearly showing that the 194 is holding, right? So we have 1 point here, 2, and now we have 3. So this is showing me that 194 is holding. So being that 194 is holding, then now I want my entry signal. You know the entry signal. So we want support to be formed. So support is formed right here. Bearish candle closure, bullish candle closure. Yeah. And also, I'm going to expand the candles for you. It's all about candlestick action, right? Also, this candle, this bullish candle engulfs the bearish candle. Look at that. So it closed above it, that shows engulfment. So that is why I'm entering here. All right. So this is the vibe I'm on for GJ. I'm going to look to continue up because 194 is holding. Will it break 94 and start to sell off and let me lose a lot, some money? Right? I don't know. All right. So while we're waiting on the trade to play out, we're just gonna hit some answerings. So I'm starting off with kneeling hamstring, right? Kneeling hamstring. So this basically working my hamstring unilaterally. So if you notice, once again, no fast movement, bringing up the weights, using my hamstring and holding the weights, right? No fast flicking or anything like that, because with the hamstring, if you don't be careful, trust me, if you come down too fast, you can tear your hamstring. So it's a simple movement. Just come up, hold, all right, and slowly release. All right, same can be said for the line hamstring curl. On the flip side, remember I was saying with the quadricep that you'll point your toes outwards to activate the quads. But when I'm working hamstring, I'm pointing my toes inward towards my shin to activate the hamstring. So to activate the quads, you point your toes out, and to activate the hamstring, you point the toes inwards, and you just come up, hold and squeeze. Always hold and squeeze. Time on attention, hold and squeeze, right? And that is how you work the muscle. All right, what's good, traders and traders? So a follow up from last night and all of that, right? So up in the morning now, you realize that the trade like in the other direction. That is why, right, you have to have proper trade management, right? So with proper trade management, cashed out here to reach all the way up to my TP here. When I realized that I was getting rejection, I cashed out because I know I was coming up to a key level. I was trying to take profit to a key level, which was not the most smart thing to do. I should have my profit below the key level, but yes, it happens sometimes, right? So once I saw the rejection, I cashed out on the second TP, cashed out on the first TP, cashed out on the rejection on the second TP, and now gonna have a huge retracement I can see coming, because here on the H4 and I can see this H4 candle totally engulf these right here, right? So it totally engulf these. So potentially now we're gonna have a huge retracement, potentially back to this zone to continue up, right? So it can do something like that, or it can be a case, if we look on the daily time frame, that this was a retracement, right, going back up to further continue down. So it could be something like this, making that right there come back, make a lower high to continue down. So that could be the case. You get me? That could be the case. So let's just say it goes. All right. Sun making a ton of noise in my ears, but yeah, got to get the video out. All right. So basically that's it. This is the move. So what's my mindset behind this? Like when I'm taking the moves and I'm holding up and all of that, right? So if I'm saying I'm holding a move, I'm cashing out like 80%, leaving like 20% as a runner. So I'm not that affected. So I had my first runner from here, right? So I'm not that affected. But everything afterwards, I'll be, what you call it again, like just taking quick moves, 60 pips, 40 pips, just quick and out. Because with GJ, once I enter the trade on GBPJPY, it's a high potential that I can cash out a quick 30 to 40 pips easily, right? Without any like hold back or anything like that. It's up to you if you want to hold moves and let trade turn back on. So you have to just know how to manage the trades, right? So it's just simple as that, right? So that's my mindset. So GBPJPY, this is the move. So let's just see where it goes, right? If we're gonna push all the way back here, coming down, right? So for me, I'm gonna totally ignore the sells. Saying I'm just buying the market right now. If you want to sell, you can sell, right? Because more likely it's gonna come back to about here, right? I don't know if it's gonna break through here and continue down. That I can't say, but I know potentially based on the strong action that I'm seeing from the candlesticks that it's going to come back down here. And you can see strong top rejections right here from the daily. You go on the 8-4, right? You're seeing a lot of top rejections right here, right? So potentially it can come back to this zone right here at 192, back up. But if it breaks 192, then we know that it's going to go straight and break this low here at 188, all right? Alright, so our trade is done, right? We caught some TP, so now back now to the workout. So in order to get some deep squats and all of that, you have to strengthen your glutes. You must strengthen your glutes. Traders and traders, all my gym persons, right? You have to strengthen your glutes, and that's how I can go deep on my squats. All of these little grind movements, most men think that, oh, it's just the ladies alone should do this. No, as men you should do this. That's why you can't squat, because your grind is weak. And that's why you can't do leg press and bring your quads all the way down to your chest, because your grind is weak. So you have to strengthen your grind. When you strengthen your grind, right, you're gonna be able to squat deep and do deep leg press, full range of motion. Alright, so we finished with quads, we finished with hamstring, and now we're onto the calves, right? You notice now I changed about my shoes. I can't wear my Olympic shoes on the calf, just making a sense. So I'm just pushing up, holding as usual, always hold, always time and attention. It's just a simple movement. Go down, squeeze, hold, go down, squeeze, hold, right? It's a simple movement that I'm doing on the calf machine, right? Now we're touching some seated calf raise. So that standing, or you would call that like a standing calf raise. The other calf raise, it work a different part of the calf, right? So this one works more the lower part of the calf, right? I'm not gonna get technical with all the names and all of that. So the previous one were the upper part of the calf. This one were the lower part of the calf. So it's as simple as that. And hold and squeeze once again, time and attention. Now we're on to the final movement, tibialis, or what's common people just call the shin. People in the gym, they work their bicep, the tricep, they work the quads, the hamstring. Why are you working your damn calves and not working your shin? It just doesn't make any sense. So, right, I always work the opposite muscle. So I'm working my tibialis, which is the same as the shin. So this is how I work it because this shin doesn't have the right machine. Alright, so I was just about to start editing this video, and I said, let us do a quick follow-up from this morning. Alright, so we're just following the trade along in the video, right? So realize that it did exactly what I said it was gonna do. I'm doing it for quite a while, so that I expect some form of a massive pullback to this area. Did it entirely came back down to here, but like, you know, one the same type of vibe, right? So we had a massive pullback right here. All right, let's check Mr. Phibbs and see what's going on. Let's see that pullback from the previous low. Not bad at all. That's a deep retracement. A deep retracement. That's a deep retracement. Wow, not bad at all. 78%. All right, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right. So what can we expect? We had this push up right here. We had a rejection on the next H4, and now opening day here. What can we expect? Potentially to continue up. We have to be careful, right? Because this could easily transition down into a downtrend. So you have to be careful. But right now we're maintaining bullish market structure based off what we're seeing. So let me show you the path tool. Higher low. All right, let me do that again. Let's go. Higher low, higher low, higher low, double bottom, maintaining the higher low, and back higher low. So potentially we can look to continue up, right? So you can see the overall market structure going up. And so you have to just work with the flow of the market, right? So let's go down to the 30 and see how we look in terms of structure. All right, we're choppy on these time frame. Boom, go, come back, push. All right, start the day. We can get a closure above. Let me see. Let me tell you. Get a closure above 193,500. Right, some form of a candlestick closure right above there. Then I would say that here we can continue up, because right here we're actually consolidating. So whenever you see consolidation, guys, right, all you have to do is just wait for a closure outside of the consolidation. It's just simple as that. Right? Do not try to trade within a consolidation. That's how you lose money. So you just want some form of a candle closure outside, just like that. So I'm giving you the gems in, all right? Or closure outside like it, like that, just like that. And then you continue, but always wait on the candle to close first. All right, always wait on the candle to close first. All right, so potentially we can continue up, yeah. However, I'd wait on some form of a closure above this. All right, so it goes. But I'm done trading for the week. I've made significant pips for the week. I think roughly I've made up about 200 pips for the week, thereabouts. So I'm just gonna chill. You have to know your pip goals. You have to not be greedy, right? Once you earn them, you just chill. All right, so I'm just chilling right now, and I'm not trading for the rest of the week. I just wanted to show the follow-up before starting off this video. Straight balling, no stalling.